Let me knock this out. Yo, E. Yeah, you the
What
brother.
up?
Where- You at the crib?
Yeah, I'm at the crib,
Okay.
cleaning the bathroom.
Come on, Aunt Junior, man. Come on, Aunt
Hey, man,
Junior.
nah, man, you know, having chores, my boy.
Man, chore supposed to be done early in the morning, man.
You get done when I do them. You don't supposed to do nothing on the Sabbath.
Let me let me knock this out then. Let's start a gold.
Hold on, you ain't got to hit the thing, my bad. Start recording.
Oh, yeah, all right, I ain't gotta do
That's back in the day.
right. That's the old us. This is gold weekly chart. Gold had an
It's
inside week.
50-50.
Hold on.
It's, it's
Inside
50-50,
day.
bro.
Hold on. Yeah.
50-50, man.
Yeah, gold had an inside week. Oh, Lord. Inside week. Not an inside day, inside week. Oof. And it had an inside day Friday. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Thursday high. Thursday low. I would love for gold to come down, take out Thursday low, and then give me a fail low to go up. Look for the drop down, take out Thursday low. Give me a 15-minute bullet CID. Then it's go time. Hey, yo, E.
Yo,
I was, man, gold would be perfect if it took out Thursday low and gave us that shift.
nah, she going up. Unless she open up down, she going up. Let me see. Go
Right.
back to that last chart.
Yeah, that's 15 minutes.
Nah, I see that going up. She gonna go up over them equal highs right though. Intermediate equal highs.
Only thing I
Create a
don't like
gap.
about it is if this take this out, this is Thursday high. This is the fifth, and then this would be the potential 15-minute bullet CID. This is what I'm looking for.
Right. But I got to run in them relative equal highs up there.
And then drop down, take out the lows.
Well, yeah,
I
can
would
you
love
do that?
I would love for her to do
But
this.
yeah, I can see where you might want that, but it looked like the way it curled up, it's in the verge of making another gap.
Mm-hmm.
And then it gonna run them highs up there with them relative highs right there. With the line at.
Pretty that
And then
high.
shit. Or squeeze the chart.
Ain't nothing.
Uh, you can go up there and go around. See, that changed the whole perspective. Yeah, you see that. And then so basically you got see how the left side look like the right side? Yeah, there you go. And this is what the smart money got in down here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what's up at the top. We'll squeeze the top a little bit more. So this is like a squeeze out, see you try a little more? Yeah, see this is like a elongated market maker bottom, in my opinion. But it looked like the beat.
That's what you
Because
want.
because as you see, it got the OTE and respected it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This gap right here holding. This gap here, up in here. You know, the range from here to here.
But
That
also
holding.
this gap is holding.
Right. So, but it doesn't mean I see it like that personally.
If it's me, I want to see it do another drop down. One
You want
more.
one more down here and hit one of these down here
Yeah.
and do something like that.
Because it was an inside day, Thursday and Friday.
Well,
Mhm.
whichever way it's gonna go, it's gonna damn sure go. Mm. Just a little curl up at the end of the week, end of the day. Look like it want to go back up, but I don't know.
Let's look at his sister. All time highs again. I don't look bullish right now. 4 hour. Like it want to come down a little bit before going higher. But overall on silver, bullish. These levels I'm looking above. This is 0.5 of the fib from the weekly, from this low to this high. Inside we gonna go on Trudeau. Had a huge week this week, took out all these highs and dropped down. Now we've been consolidating the last 2 weeks. Two inside weeks inside this one candle, building up. Look at the daily. Yep.
Feel like she might try to go back up to that volume down.
Hmm. But after this large range, these 2 days, it gave you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days inside this one candle. This is one candle. We still ain't took out the candle. 8 days and haven't even taken out the high or low of this candle yet. Big move coming. Has got to do a lot of gathering of liquidity to get either below here or inside this gap up here. That should be a telltale sign. If they 50% of it, if they can get okay, okay, Mr. Ron, we see you. Pink on with the pink lipstick on. We see you. We see you.
Count.
All pink today. Right. She come in hot. She had the fresh face on there.
Like
She
a
had to be
bar.
going, had to be going to Mr. Right House. Had to be going to Mr. Right House, man.
Do the wrong with Mr. Right.
Let's see. Yeah. If crude oil can make it up to here, then you could be looking to go long. But if we fail to come up at least 50% in this range and we start dropping, taking out some of these lows down here, that means we heavily bearish. The market will show you. Natural gas. NG. Look at that weekly. Look at that weekly candle, E man. That's a weekly candle, man. Ain't nobody turn their gas on. No
Wait,
movement on it.
that little doji is last week, huh?
Yeah, it's last week's scandal.
That was a glitch. Do that.
Right. Yeah. Overall, that's what happened.
I
Like
have
when
no idea. No, no, like I tried all the ways.
all the words, Whitney, you tried all the words.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
She tried all the words. She tried everything. She didn't try this. She didn't try that. No, this is that's why I saw some of these don't be had no use in trading them. It's like, man, this is nothing in a week. How they going daily?
Yeah.
It's like, man, you waste your time trying to, man. Mm-mm-mm.
I just want lower.
Mm-hmm. A sell mile down to the bottom.
It ain't all time, is
It's the left and the right.
If she gonna turn around, she gotta turn around this week. Or
This
she gonna
week.
put another doja out there for the week.
Right.
But it looked like it went down below,
Uh-huh.
came up into the gap, and then now it's pushing down again.
It's heavy.
Yeah,
It ain't even coming back up 50%. Range is like, man.
right. Ass is ass right now.
Right. I look from a monthly perspective. Monthly, yeah.
That wants the OB. If it's alive,
It's a lie. If it
if it's
ain't,
alive, it just hit it. So you finna find out.
'cause I'm looking at this low. Key 70 pushed up. I get your new high. Now this is the low.
Something 79.
Now we at 79 on the monthly. We had the white meat. We had the land of no
Might try,
return.
might try to come down here.
Woof.
That's the next gap, huh?
The next gap.
Nothing
Nah,
not
let's
nothing not trade.
right. Let's get to the big three. Start the YM.
Finally made it to that damn gap. God damn. You know, run that field on that range. See what we
Mhm.
That box right there probably 50.
Yeah, two huge weekly gaps.
All right. I expect that first one to get ate up.
All right, definitely.
Yeah, all right. Well, that thing right on the consequent encroachment of that second
Mhm.
gap. That's crazy.
It's gonna show it this week. If we're extremely bullish, they're not gonna get touched before taking our all-time highs.
Right.
If we are extremely bullish, they're gonna touch this gap. This should be a breakaway gap. They shouldn't touch this. If we're extremely bullish, this one should not get touched at all. This one will. Because I'm looking at them working in the upper quadrant of the range. That's 25% right there. They shouldn't come down here. If we extremely bullish, they gonna hit this gap and take out these highs. If they not, then they'll start digging into these gaps down here.
The market looks like.
The month just started. Only been 6 days in. Now let's look at the daily.
The press buy up there.
You said what?
So you'll press buy up there.
Oh yeah, because that ain't all-time high yet.
The press buy up there. You gotta show me a setup. The press buy.
Pretty high, pretty low. 4 hour.
They went into that gap and hit that. Okay, so oof. Just looking at like down
Mm-hmm. Hit that gap. Hold on. Let's see something. Hit that gap here.
here. Mhm. 15 look better.
Mm-hmm.
We did at the last minute. How many points that is?
When did it hit that? No, when did it make it at 11:15? 11:50.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Wait. Nah, you want to take it during the macro. It went now. I'd have took that. Macro. This one didn't.
Yeah, I see lower right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I see previously low, being honest.
Yeah, it looked like he might try to come down and tweak that wick, you know.
Yeah, I see previously low. Previously low, then come into that daily weekly gap. Ooh, all time
That's
high
4 hour
that year.
gap right there.
Nah, that's a weekly gap.
No, I'm talking about this from here to here though. That's a 4 hour gap.
Yeah, but
Look at that
that's
wick.
all inside the weekly gap.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So when that weekly that so let it hit that weekly 4 hour simultaneously, boy. You ain't no telling what you finna get. You
You gonna
might
get
get an
all
explosion.
you gonna get all this. Yeah.
You got your high, your low,
Hmm.
higher high. The target should be that. Then we'll see what happens when they get into this gap. See if I want to push down some more, go down to them. And so around
Might not last.
515.
As soon as I take that out, it might be a wrap. Let's look at grandma.
Yeah, look like everybody got room for retrace.
Hmm. All of us come inside that a weekly gap.
Bears might have a chance to hold their head up in the community this week. Income up 50%. Hey, squeeze that a little more. Go back down. Run that. Run that range.
That's 50. Oh, that consolidation did an expansion. That might, that might be it.
No, bro. I know about that. Let's see.
Down here, you think E?
Yeah, possible.
Mm.
Well, I'm looking at it like we going into earnings season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Feel like they might set it down a little bit if they planning on running it for like tech week and all that. Them explosive moves. So if they're gonna pull back, now would be the time to do so,
But also look at that bill being passed,
right?
and all that. So I don't think they shouldn't.
Yeah, well, they can pull back on it a little bit, let it
I
breathe.
thought I, I thought maybe if they didn't sign it this weekend, they would have pulled back on it. But as fast as they signed that shit, man.
Mhm. I would like
I
to see some personally. I would like to see that something like this and going up like another level.
gotcha.
Touch it, touch it. But if they don't touch it, and they run it, you know damn well what they're gonna do come August, September, late August going into September. They're gonna come touch all that shit. So
Now let's look at Old Faithful. Quick shit.
Look heavy, boy.
All
She
right.
ain't,
And then,
she ain't even try to double back and touch the gap. Damn the gap. And she ain't hit the OB.
mm-mm. See, ES and NQ doing completely different because you see how ES came up to that bearish gap and dropped,
And touched
and
it. Right.
Q ain't do it at all.
Mm. Yeah, she turned around without even touching new liquidity.
Right. Like I say, and like this pretty day low gets tapped in the Asian tonight.
Right.
Then they go up to this gap up here. Yeah, we got news this week. Monday. Nothing Monday. Nothing Tuesday. Oh, the Mets on Wednesday. Thursday unemployment and nothing on Friday. It's Tuesday and
That's
Wednesday.
it.
Right. Ooh. Go from
Mm.
go from a short week last week to nothing this week. Ooh, Lord. Yes. Thursday. So like next week, next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday got news.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, a CPI or yeah, see
Yeah.
PPI, CPI.
Right. They got nothing this week. Shit.
They can play with you this week. You
Right.
consolidate.
Exactly. Yeah, I want to look at something too. Let's see something.
Just stay on the right side of that. Whichever way it's going.
Yeah, they got earnings too coming up. Look at this. As my personal assistant. When is Apple's earnings? Oh, July 31st. Shit. Woof.
You know what I'm saying?
Woof.
Yeah, that's white meat right there, bro. You got to run the field.
Woof.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's a quarter of that? What's a quarter of that? 273. Let me see.
If you want to play earnings or whatever, now's the time to get it
Woof.
get it early. Don't wait till that week when all it's juiced up. Just pay the run up. They always run Apple right around this time too.
Always.
Yep. Nice, nice. Yeah. What the first gap at? What's that? What number that is right there? Yeah, right there.
226.
Okay. Go to the monthly. Let me check the monthly.
It's the only one that hasn't started running. E too.
Yep. He ate all that order block up, dude.
Right. 6.
That looked like AQ back in February, March. Pretty much same setup.
Like what's so wild is say you try to go for the extension and try to go elite, man. That thing is $25, man. Hold on. 260 is $25.
Hey man.
But the
What
December
what it was
2027.
when it was down here. What it was when it was down there.
Yeah.
Wait, $25 then might have been 1,000, maybe
Hold on.
1,500.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me look at January 2027, $300 call. And
Yeah.
option chart. Let's go to daily.
Well, hit the daily on Apple. Let's see what day that was when it hit bottom out.
And
Hold on 1 second.
April 8th. What day was this? April 7th, April 8th. That thing was $4. This moved from 4 4 days, and 2027 went 4 8 over 100%. Let me see. Share like down here. Up here. This is
All right, I'm back.
4 days. It went from $4 to over $9 in 4 days. And this is 2027 $300 car.
That's a great leap, man.
But the thing is, okay, so you go from 4 to 9, and then it go from 9 all the way back to 5. It's like,
That's a
man,
shift.
I should have sold it right here.
That's a shift.
At that gap, low, get your gap here.
Shift. retrace, and just trickle down to OTE, come back up.
Shit. Hey man, that's the crazy thing about like now, man. Like
Somebody
for
gonna buy them options.
oh yeah, but for the knowledge we know and for what we can do in the market, we have no reason to buy leaps. No reason.
Nah, that's not true.
It is.
That's not true, bro. You
It
can still
is.
buy leaps, bro. You can back your stuff with leaps.
No reason.
We you got might not have no reason to hold them forever, but it's okay to
No
buy
reason.
leaps, bro. That's your opinion, man. I would buy leaps as well, especially when I know I catch the bottom. When you catching the bottom on the higher
No reason.
time frame, why not buy it?
I just buy the same day expiration when it flip. No reason. It's
Man,
no reason. Bec- It's no reason.
well, you right. You don't have to buy that far out. You can just play the run up to the earnings. Look where the gap at. Look for the gap. Play the run up to the earnings in case you don't want to. For those that may not want to hold through that, you can sell
See,
it and then see
uh,
what it do after that.
Hannah said, "Worry about that part." No, I was just looking at leaps, but because and the reason I don't like to do this no more is because like these companies do this shit right here. They are consolidated for weeks, and when you playing, if you're close to the money, the data start to kick in. Like knowing what we know now and being disciplined, leaps has no, and that's me. You're right, it's me. Like I see no personal reason to again leaps. Buying shares, yeah,
Man,
but no, I don't.
if you know you got the bottom, bro, like AMD, like case in point, I know that was the bottom. You know what I mean? I know from my heart of hearts that was the bottom. So
Allegedly.
yeah, I'm running that thing to 300, man. Halfway there. You know what I mean? Like don't
I,
don't get so caught up with the day to day to not also benefit on the back end with your long terms, man. Like
yeah, that's why I
I
say I
just
buy shares. I buy shares.
like you can buy shares, but
Yeah, but I'm
man,
definitely not buying no leaps. For what?
I mean, you just done got burnt by the leads one time. Now you don't want them no more.
No, no, I just no. Since I just understand like if I can compound my money, get 30% return on my ROI a week, that's better than a leap. Better than a leap.
A leap is just like just like a high interest savings account.
Now,
At
hey
that
man,
point, you know what I mean?
hey, when they came out with zero DTE weeklies, leaps is obsolete for me personally. If I can compound my money 30% weekly over, it's better than a leap.
Yeah, your return gonna be better. Well, uh, initially or whatever, but if I'm leaning on the month, if I'm playing off the monthly and the weekly, and I see, hey, we at OTE, ain't nothing wrong with buying a leap right at the top. Just let that thing cook, man. That's no stress, no worry. You know what I mean? Just let it do its thing.
Oh yeah, I agree with.
It's
Hey,
like it's,
but
it's more than one. It's more than one way to skin it. You know what I mean? Of course,
definitely,
but
I just look at it now, understanding TFA and understanding how to implement it. That if I take two options trade, risk of 50%, trying to get 100% plus, and let's say I do that 2 times a week, and let's say I win one, lose one. 30% return on investment. It beats a leap all day long. That's how I look at it. And I look at it from the aspect of of how it, yeah. It's personal preference, man. Personal preference.
Yeah, that's all.
I just look at how you can time the market and understand that when you have zero DTE and you understand the direction and you get in where you're supposed to get in, you can get 100% in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then being conservative and splitting the bag 4 ways, cutting the brick 4 ways. Let's just even say 25% ROI a week. That beats any leap, man.
It depends, man. You
Come
don't
on,
know.
man. Come
You
on,
don't
man.
know because let's say something happened, that thing explode. Then you up 700-800% in a leap. You know what I mean? Like it can
That's just
happen.
one.
Like go tell that to the person that bought Nvidia leaps right before they took off. You know what I mean? Like it's it can go either way, man. I like having that as a backstop also. You know what I mean? Like especially when now that we know what we know,
Right.
I
Okay.
have a
Okay.
much higher degree, a much higher probability to catch. You know, catch it on the upslope instead of coming in at the tip top. You know what I mean? So I'm
I
willing
just
to put some over there. Now I won't. I won't put my lion's share over there like we did before. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna put some over there for the long, just in case I'm slipping on the shorts. You know what I mean? Like
let's
some.
just look at and ask Rock, man. Let's just ask Rock, man.
Ex boy Junior, Junior.
Right.
The boy the
Start
third.
with $100.
Oh, there you go, $100.
Yeah, a
Boy,
100. Hey, risking 25% into a play and get 100% return. The tax is 102% return. Don't seem like Rock.
you gonna make 50 cents.
Nah. Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'll buy options before I buy stock.
Say it again.
I'll buy options before I buy stock. I'll buy lease before I buy stock. Because the leap gonna outperform the stock. Even if it let's just say it explode and double on the stock side, what that is on the leap side.
I'm doing it right. $25 plus 100%. All right, Grok. Grok, Grok, man, your math ain't right, man.
Or do like Nancy and buy some deep in the money leaps
Shit.
instead of buying stock. Still to get a better return.
All right, that's right. Right, yeah. Okay. Now take the 102, 25, and 50 and divide in four. Now get 102% on that. Hmm, $1 million. Hmm. Out of
That's right, Grok. Show your work.
all right, right. Da-da-da, 24.
Yeah, full losses at the risk amount.
Yeah,
It's so basically saying you down $50.
yeah, it ain't calculating it right. It ain't calculating it right because
Yeah.
it shouldn't be like that. Because if let's see something.
What are you asking? What's the question you asked? Starting with 250 and earning 25% return each week, compounded for 52 weeks. We use 10 for
Yeah, but no, it's a little different. It's like it ain't adding it right because the way I was looking at it, shit, like you got $100. The first trade, you risk $25. You make 100%. So now it's at $50. So now that 100 is 150. Now the next trade you divide that in four, which give you say
37.50.
yeah 30 yeah let's say $35, and then you get 100% on that. So now you're at 70 back into this, and then like when you lose, you don't lose to 35. You you only lose half of it, so you only lose $17. Well, that's why,
17.
right. That's why it should be more. That and like when I did it 2 weeks ago, I won one, I
Well, it should
lost.
still be in there.
Yeah, sure, still.
Go look in your past thing, see what it says. Your history.
It's,
Unless you ask, don't put
it's
on unless you asking something wild.
no. uh, you ain't no goodie. Let me see.
So I want to see all that. See another prop for Tuesday. Well, the other day I was looking at. That's
Which one?
very, very similar to take
Take
profit,
profit.
except they have a end of day option all the way through. $9. They've been around about 5 years. But they say you can have 5 accounts or 6 accounts, but really it's like 3 of them can be funded accounts, and then 1 live, and then I guess the other 2 be, whatever else. But they CQG too also, so
That's all you need.
that's all I'm saying. Like I don't have to do nothing different. The name of the company is, put it in my notes here. Trade Day.
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Trade Day.
You gonna add that to the repertoire?
Thinking about it. Only thing I don't like is it say 7 days instead of 5.
What that mean?
Nothing. Don't mean nothing. But once it go live, like I said, the red, you read the fine print and say you can have up to 6 accounts, but really it's more like 4 if 3 of them can be funded 1 live or something
I
like
just I just look at like if you building a house,
that. Just put more
you can
bricks
right. You can you can add tenants and don't gotta add no more floors.
and keep the same property manager.
Same real.
And they ain't charging the extra.
Because you look at it like you got take profit CQG. Uh what's it called? Trade what? Trade day?
Trade Day. Mm-hmm.
Trade day CQG. Uh
Top step.
top step not CQG.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Top step not CQG.
Yeah, that's right. Sure ain't. Not no more. Huh? Well, you can't go out there and buy it now. You gotta already have it, right?
Who else CQG? It's a whole lot more CQG. Controls My Fund the Future CQG.
Isn't Tradeify?
Yeah, Tradeify CQG.
Elite.
At least
Uh,
until they
I
get
don't.
until they get rid of their monthly, they suck. They need to their one-time
Yeah.
lifetime is too expensive.
Yeah.
Unless you play them and you get the fast track where they give the one free month.
Hit
That
him
way.
across the head for a month. Or yeah. If that's the 100K and you get the 150K, then you get 2 months.
No, they got rid of 250K. They
No,
got rid of that.
150K. Or
No,
they ain't got. You
Yep,
saw the swap was on there.
just 100K now. They ain't got the 250 no more. That was 2 months.
Mm.
You got My for the Futures, Tradeify, Take Profit. Uh,
Yeah, the old fast track on sale right now too. Oh Lord,
right,
fast
yeah.
track on sale $26. Why they
Yeah.
doing that stuff?
Yep.
That's why Full Knocks have that 91 because
Lord, why they did that?
they matching Elite.
But they rules is see I don't you gotta read the fine print, man, because that fine print will get you a lot of
Yeah.
problems.
For those who have Elite, if you get funded and you don't trade how many days and you put in a request, they close out your whole account.
And
They're not like Apex. They reject you and your feelings get hurt. No, they like, okay, you broke a rule because you're supposed to know you're supposed to
What,
trade every day. You can't miss a trade. If you don't, you have to send them a ticket so they can pause your account.
what you mean? You got to trade every day, or
You gotta make a trade. You have to have 20 something days straight before the fine print in their contract.
you see that? Oh, God, damn.
Mm-hmm. They don't advertise that on the frequently asked questions, so.
then they also got it they got you can't hedge, no exceeding position limit, no multiple users same household, trading for others, triggering max drawdown, loss limit.
I might get one or two just to send them shits on FOMC minutes. Just send it.
I wanted to ask, does anyone in here have trade day? They emailed me, no, well, they didn't, they sent me a DM off of Instagram. So they're competitors with TPT, with Take Profit.
Yeah,
Does
I
anyone
saw
have
somebody on YouTube talk about it. Said they was decent, they good, and been around for a while.
Yeah, because this person hit me up and it was like that. They asked me who I'm funded with, and I said TPT. And they said they've been around longer than TPT. And I was
Yeah,
like,
they been around 5 years. Yeah, 5 years.
yeah, I ain't know that.
I never heard of them until I
I've
saw that
never heard of
YouTube
them. I
video.
said sorry. And it was like to give them a try because right now they just increased. You can have up to 6. Remember how Take Profit, you're only gonna have 3 accounts and people was huffing and puffing. So now you have 5. They're now allowing 6, but
But they ain't all like they ain't legit straight up 6. So I did see that in the red, didn't know.
that's
5.
what it's telling me, but I don't care about that. That part didn't get me. The part that they said they're better than Take Profit is after you get funded, you know how your end of day become a trailing
Right.
until
It's
you.
still stay in no day. Right.
They said if you purchase the end of day, because right now the person is like, oh, we'll give you a coupon. You can see because their end of day is $99
$99. Yep.
and you
That's
don't pay for activation.
no
That's it,
activation.
$99.
Yep.
And if you get the end of day is 99, but if you get the intraday it's 59.
Yep.
No activation.
Right.
So I was like, y'all know me. I got vet stuff out before. But you know how people in a group be secretly be with prop firms and you don't know. So I just wanted to know if anyone is with Trade Day before I waste my time with them. Because I'm still
Elite got
waiting for Boyd to if he had let me know about that last sale for Tradeify, I would have got it to vet it out.
what's Elite got the 23% rule. You must
Yes,
earn
that's the number
at least
20.
you
Yes.
must earn at least 23% of your best trading P&L to receive an active trading day credit. So
Yes.
you know how people trade and they get like maybe
$50.
2,000, and then the next trade they get like $5, $6. Nope.
$5 just to get
See, and that's hard because let's say you hit for 1,000, and then the next day you have a bad day and you only hit for maybe 100, 200. That don't count. That day don't count if you for a payout.
Yeah.
If your best day is 1,000, you must earn at least $230 on the following days to count as an active trading day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get you.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's elite. And I thought the elite didn't upped it. How many accounts you had too with them now? But nah. Hey, yo, E man, try out earn a trade.
Only give you one account, boy. It's a waste of time.
No, it ain't now with a copier, because that could be your only rhythmic, and that would be CQG.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, once you're funded with right, they waive the activation, they waive all this stuff, right? But you gotta pay professional every month.
That mean you gotta trade the account.
You got to pay professional.
You gotta pay
Yeah.
for you
What
pay
that?
150. Yeah, every month they withdraw.
How much?
I think it's 150 now, 130, 150, one of that numbers. All depend, or let me be for specific. All depends which you look using, because people who use CME and CMT, that's a whole different fee. They used to waive it if you have Ninja Trade and you're paying for data, but now they charge now.
That's trade.
All no, that's earn a trade.
Oh, earn the trade.
Yeah, they got it where like you can start with a 50K account and go up to they max it out basically. And along the way, yeah, they got it where it's called a career path. Yeah, you start with a 50K and go up to $400,000. So start at 50K, then you make the profit and go to 100K. Then you make the profit go to 200K. You make the profit and go up to a 400K account. What's the detail of that?
I'm in a contract. That is.
Shit. Jay, how many contracts is 400K? Shit. It don't. It don't say. Let me
It say
see.
somewhere.
Damn. Let me see. I'm gonna ask how many contracts. Oh, the data fee is $135, regardless of how many days. And okay, let me see. Okay, I got you, E. 30. 30. Okay, so if you do the 50, shit. If you do the 50K career path, hold on.
No consistency rule is.
Nope. Share.
I mean, they just got to trade before you can cash out.
You only have consistency during the eval. Once you get funded, there's still consistency.
Woo! 30 big boys, E. 30. 30 on NQ. You done for the week, man. Hell.
Yeah, a little 50-point move. Just slap the whole thing on there, get 30 bands and go on by it.
Hold on. 30 contracts, 50 points, 235.
$30, 30,000.
Ooh, wait.
$1,000 contract.
Man, that bitch better do no retrade. That nigga get out at the body of that candle.
I'm saying you got to get in on 15 seconds, bro. You got to give yourself a chance. Well, how much the drawdown?
It's 60% off.
No, I'm talking about the drawdown.
Uh, drawdown. Let's see. Uh, 8,800.
Oh, that ain't bad.
But 30 contracts, 1 point is $600, man. Hey man, you might have to trade like the team was Friday, man.
$1,600, you said?
Yeah.
Nah, you don't put that much on the first time. Then you gotta build that shit up. You need a cushion. You can't put all that at once. 600. I mean, so that's only 48. You said 8,000?
Yep, 8,800.
8,800. I'm inside 600 going to 8,800.
Hey, so 10 points is 6,000. So you can go full clip, and you can't have no more than a 10-point stop loss because so slippage on that motherfucker 30 contracts.
Nah, you got to break down. You
10,
can't,
10, 10.
yeah, you can't go full throttle out the gate.
Okay, so with 30, what's your first trade? How many contracts? 5?
30, maybe like 8, 6, 8. Just start there and then build up your cushion the way you can add more. Go 15 and because you
Okay.
know things, if it pulled back, bro, you done for. Unless you got a cushion, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you start with 8.
That's 8,000.
So are you gonna do the whole buy model?
Nah, just get the 50. Let's do the 50. Ain't no trailing or nothing, right?
Nah.
Oh, ain't no trailing. Hold up, that's a different story.
Ain't no trailer. So
Ain't no trailing. You cover that entry, boy. You have to show you what you know.
are you gonna trade gold with it?
I guess you could, yeah. But it'd have to be the absolute bottom. Go. I mean, you can put a hurting on their ass, boy. If you know what you do.
This was Jay's first company she I don't think ever got funded with. Funded trade. But you're gonna have one account. And the way I look at it, like that could be your only Repic account, E, and other CQG, and trade them all together.
Oh yeah, because yeah, there's no revenues. Well, I still got two. What's it called? I just got sitting in the thing. I ain't even turned them on.
Ooh,
What's the other one? Bullet Knots. Yeah, two
Rip.
sitting there. Yep. They're not. I ain't turned them on yet.
So he say if he got 30 contracts, only half. Whew.
Yeah, what 15? 15 is you probably 12, maybe. With that much cushion, 8,800.
Mm-hmm. Catch the bottom.
What's 8,800 divided by 12?
733.
733 a contract.
Yep.
And that's how many? Okay, so that would be how many points that it give me then? It took to as a stop loss.
Let me see. You said stop loss 733. See, you the kind of person is you trade early on, probably about 5, get you about $2,000-3,000 cushion, then you'll go full clip.
Yeah, I have to get my back off the wall. You know what I mean? First. You don't want to come out the gate just sending the whole damn thing. That's bad risk management.
Then like after you withdraw 32,000, they give you a custom offer. I wonder what the custom offer is. You get a $1 million live account?
What a custom offer? What's that?
Because it's a scaling plan. That's what it is. So start at 50,000, then go to 100, then go to 200, then they go to 400. After the 400, and you make 32,000, 40,000, and they get 20%, you receive a custom offer. Shit.
Well, what does a custom offer mean?
Hey, yo, Jay. I think Jay on here.
Yeah.
A custom offer, they'll give you a $1 million account.
All depends on your risk management. There's people like you in the back office, and they'll email you and tell you. No, that's based on how you trade.
I think that's the next thing for these prop firms, because they got to offer something else. It's like
it needs to be some kind of incentive.
Incentive, right? Incentive.
You got to put some sauce on top of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, oh, congratulations, you're going live. Shit, it seemed like a hindrance, damn near.
No, it seems like you work for them.
Damn near.
You work for them.
Right.
So it's like
better be some Christmas bonuses or something like that, man.
Like you work for them. A $1 million account. Whew. He throw 100 contracts on there on the NQ.
Nah. I doubt I'll probably do that. Stay right at them same 30s. Just keep tearing it down mouthful.
Put 100 on there, get your 50 points, call it a year.
Nah, there ain't no year. 100 grand. You say they ain't got no copy. Copy is just one account, right?
But you copy it through your take profits.
I can't copy that.
Nah, because I take around and give you 15.
I'm saying I can't copy that. They got to be traded by his damn self.
Or you had a copy where do ratios. Well, let me do this. This one 100%, and this one do a fifth.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Like we say, man, these proper guys start giving some incentives. What's the use of going live if I'm paying you, you are getting 20% of it, 10-20%.
Right. Some free flight tickets or something. Send me somewhere. Give me a trip. Something.
That's why everybody like Apex. Even though they put you through so many hoops, you can get 20. Let you slip through and get a payout. It pay for itself. Any questions for me out here?
Like I said, man, y'all stick close to the macro. I think they might try some shit this week. Might not get the same price action we used to. But we'll see.
Well, no macro, no trade.
Yeah.
Man, your ass always say that shit. Still be the motherfucking trade.
No macro, no trade unless it's swept some high time for liquidity. I'm in there then. Go out the window.
Crazy high, crazy low. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you can get in before the macro. Macro just gonna take it where it need to go. But yeah, as a rule of thumb, I try to stay close to the macro, but the market gonna do it when they gonna do it. They gonna ask me, hell, you want it right now? You don't want it.
And then when TFA set up, man, and it set up before, man.
Take you to the CID.
Yeah. We 1/3 away, E, from finishing them combines with the teams. 1/3.
Yeah, we're gonna get some motion. You might get some motion, good motion that week. We'll see. You know?
Shit. Josh was done with his. In 10 minutes.
I mean, how much you got towards it?
Oh, you ain't see Friday, man. That boy put 6,000 in 10 minutes.
6,000.
6,000.
Wait, well, he made 6,000 in 10 minutes.
Yeah, he made 6,000 in 10 minutes.
What kind of count he got? There ain't no 50K. He
Hey,
made too damn much then, didn't he?
the shit was so funny, man. He made 6,000, man. He was trading 5 big boys during the 10 o'clock news on NQ, buying it up.
Wait, did he make? Is it a comeback?
Combine.
It's an evaluation stage still.
Evaluation stage.
50K.
50K.
He made too damn much.
Right. So he got on Zoom, and we had to lose.
Oh, that's what y'all were doing. Okay, I didn't have the microphone on. I wasn't listening, but I saw that you were doing something on the chart. What the hell are you doing? Okay, so you was trying to lose money?
You had to.
Hey, that shit hard sometimes, bro.
Now, he got a class. He about to teach how to get 6,000 in 10 minutes on NQ. He had 5 big boys, not 5 micros, man.
Oh, he clicked the wrong thing.
Shit.
Or was he intending to do minutes?
And he took like 10 trades. The ones he lost, he only lost like $150. I'm thinking like, damn, how the hell you lose that with 5 contracts? Shit, that come real quick on NQ with 5 big boys during New York session.
Tell you, well, that thing moves.
That's 100. Move 100 with 5. So yeah, like he halfway there. So he's probably finished that this week.
Let's get it.
Yeah, we should get some action this week. No question.